Hi everyone, Happy New Year! This is Rose from Jewelry Designs by Rose. I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful earrings with the December bargain bead box, as well as some other really fun ideas. And I'll go through the bargain bead box and give you some ideas on some great stuff. Thank you so much for all my subscribers, and I wish you all, my reviewers as well, a happy New Year. Hopefully in 2022 we'll have a much better time and be able to go out more and have a happy time with our family and friends. So let's get started on the bargain bead box for December. We've got these beautiful flat cut beads, round beads with the English cut on the edges. Very nice. Love these. I am looking forward to making something with these. They are so pretty and shiny. Then we have these beautiful round howlite beads in this matte white finish. Love those. And we have some medium blue, some pretty crystals, bicones, and we have these nice quartz natural with a nice flat cut on the inside. You can make these together or separate. I'm going to separate them out and I'll show you how to do a wire wrap with these. And then the next item are these other cute rondelle crystals. So pretty blue. Love this blue. Very nice. It'll go good in between all the beads. And then there's these rondelle beads in a blue. And we got these natural round quartz, clear quartz. I love clear quartz. It's so pretty. It makes everything look really nice. And we got this great chain. It's got like this, sorry, it's hard to see. Gotta get close and focus here. There you go. Now you can see it better. It's got this really cool design, like a wire wrapping design in the inside. Really cool. And then we've got these kind of rondelle shaped beads, and they're kind of flat around the edge. Really cool. And they've got these little cuts in between. So they're kind of cool, different, very nice. They're kind of a gray blue. And we've got these cute snowflake beads. Love these. So cute. It's easy to make stuff with these. We've got some flower bead caps. Really cute, dainty, delicate. Gonna make everything pop. Those are adorable. Love those. And then these beautiful blue snowflake. And these are the ones that were in the picture. And one larger one so you can make a pendant. So I'm going to show you how to do a simple wire wrap so you can make some earrings with these. And we'll show you how to make those. Those are so cute. They're natural. Mine had a few scratches on the back, but you could just kind of go over that with the marker and you won't be able to see that. And these cute little chandelier pendants, very cute. You can make earrings, you can make pendants. And here's some cute snowflakes. I'm going to make this really cool necklace with this. I showed you the design in the last video. There was a picture on the front. So I'm going to go through and show you how to make that design. It's a very sexy, to me, looks sexy design. My husband really loved it. And then I have these beautiful clasps. I love these. These are really pretty clasps. Links. You get two of those and this one big snowflake. Not sure what I'm going to make with that one yet, but I'll figure something out. And then we got these beautiful earring links that you could use. You can use it for a necklace or earrings. I'm going to make some earrings with it. So, because you could put a lot of these crystals hanging down. It look really cute. So I'll show you some designs with that. And we got these spacer beads, these simple metal silver spacer beads, and these beautiful blue beads. These are so pretty. They're two different color blues, so I'm going to probably separate those out and kind of put the same colors together with my designs. They come in different, graduated sizes, so very interesting. So I will show you some designs with that as well. Very fun, lots of gorgeous things. I'm looking forward to using these beads. You could definitely just take these snowflakes and make something with those. So many different options. those would look really, really cute with having one of those hanging down on each side. That's one idea that you could do. And then maybe one of the other smaller beads on the other side. That would look really cute hanging down though. I think that would look adorable. So fun things you could do. You just kind of have to, figure out what you like and then kind of play with it. I think you'll come up with some great designs. Okay, so I'm going to give you some ideas what you can do with these beautiful links for earrings. You basically could just put in some crystals, some of the cute crystals, and one of the larger ones in the middle, and have that hanging down, and then have one of the smaller crystals by itself, one of the flat crystals. That would look really, really cute together. They do have some of these other cute round beads that I like as well. So I'm going to try, let me try adding the snowflakes. So you could do something like that. You can make it even longer. Add some crystals on top of the snowflake as well. And then add a short, smaller crystal. The other idea, first of all, I'm going to straighten out this wire here. And I'm using these pliers that are coated, and what that does is just protect the wire. It makes it a little bit easier, it makes it nice and smooth and straight. You could use your fingers, it won't come out as straight, but it will work, especially if the wire is soft. So I'm just putting on a few different beads to see what I like. As you can see here, I'm using the blue beads. Okay, I'm trying these now, the flower bead caps and the lighter blue rondelle beads with the kind of the medium blue crystals on the inside. Those look really, really cute. I like that. I like that look. That's adorable. I think I might use that one. So you can make that for all sides. I think it would look cute for each one. Very, very cute. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten a couple more head pins. And I'm going to put on a few more of these. So just have to take off some of the crystals. I do like the blue crystals and the round blue beads that are kind of a grayish blue color. You could use those as well with the flower bead caps because that would look really cute. So I'm going to straighten out this. Sorry, I've got like a little tickle in my throat right now. Straighten out this wire here. And I'm going to try these blue crystal beads and the round blue gemstone beads as well with the flower bead caps and see what that looks like. I think that the all one color kind of gets lost. I like it when it kind of stands out. It's a little bit different color. It's a little bit darker than the rondelle light blue crystal beads, but either one of these would look really cute. So if you have the beads at home, try it and see what you think. It looks really cute. But something similar to this would look really nice on the earring links. Either one of these would look really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple other designs together that you might be able to, you might like using the crown crystals. I think those would work as well. So many different options with this bargain bead box. I love it. So now I'm trying with the round beads and a crystal in between. It's kind of too big. not liking that design too much. So I'm going to try a different smaller bead. I'm using the flower beads, and now I'm using the rondelle crystal and the quartz crystal beads. That looks cuter like that. That could work as well. I think I like the light blue beads with the medium blue crystals in the middle and the flower bead caps, but maybe something larger so you can really stand out. So I'm trying the larger round beads with the flat cut on both sides. I think that'll look really pretty. So basically you want to bend back with the flat nose pliers just about 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters above the crystal so you don't crack the crystal. Then you're going to cut off the edge of it. And I use my finger as kind of a gauge as to how long I want it. And then you're going to use your round nose pliers about midway along the pliers. Make sure it's flat on the top. You're not going past that. And then you just turn it, take the wires out, put it back in, and then complete the round. And you're just going to continue to do this 3 more times. And I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so again, once you use a head pin, you're going to put the pliers, flat nose pliers, and bend it back. And again, leave about 1 millimeter between the bead and where you're going to bend so it doesn't crack the bead. And then you're going to clip off just a small amount. I use my finger to gauge. And then you're going to put the pliers on and roll it towards you. And then turn the pliers over and roll it towards you again until it closes at the bottom. After it closes at the bottom, you're not going to open it that way again. You're going to open it the other opposite direction. So you're going to turn it on its side, and then you're going to open it towards you. And then you put the end of it on each end and then close it back up. And that's what I'm doing here. And then the same thing, put it on its side, open it, put it on the loop, and then close it the same way. And again, when you're closing it, try to close it as close as possible, as tight as possible to make it closed. And there you have it, some cute earrings. Love this design. Again, you can use any, color combination that you like, any beads that you like, but this looks really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for the other side now. And let me put the ear wire on first. So you open it the same way. You want to not open it like if you're creating the loop, but you want to turn it towards you on the side. And then you just put that on, and you've got one really cute earring. Love that pattern. So cute. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with the other side, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm finishing putting the ear wire on the second earring, and it looks beautiful. Love these. Beautiful look. Could wear these anytime. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to show you next how to use the snowflakes and some designs that you can make with these snowflakes. I like the blue crystals because it matches the same color as the crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and take the clear quartz round bead and 2 of the bicone crystals on either side. That would be a really, really cute design. That's one way that you can do it. And I will show you how to do a wire wrap. For the pendant, you could use, if you didn't want to use any additional beads, you can use a pinch bail pendant. This is Bead brand. These are silver plated and they're not that expensive, but you can get them probably at Michael's or online at Amazon. I think I got these at one of the bead shops online, and it's probably a little bit less expensive that way. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll show you what those look like. It just pinches the bottom onto the hole of the crystal and creates a bail. And so you can use that to be a pendant. So it's really cute. I'm going to show you what those look like here in just a second. Okay, so you would just take the bottom of the pinch veil where there's two prongs sticking out, and it would go through the hole and it would create a nice pendant. And what I'm going to show you now is how to create the wire rock. I'm using a dead soft craft wire. This is a 22 gauge wire. And so I'm just going to take about 6 inches off of this, and I'm going to straighten the wire as much as I can and smooth it out to make it easier and nicer look. So I'm just smoothing it out. This is not going to harden the wire at all. It's just smoothing it out. So I'm cutting about 6 inches here. And it would be good to just round this wire just a little bit first. Here I'm rounding it a little bit more, but this is basically how I'm going to be putting it together. So I'm just taking the thick end of round nose pliers. Sorry, I'm a little out of frame here, but I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So I'm just taking the large round nose pliers, but you're going to open that up so that you can put the crystal on. So I opened it up and then I slid the crystal on, and you can open it all the way. Just enough till you could get the crystal on, and then slide it, and then put the wires together. And then you're going to bend the front wire to the right, and you're going to use the flat nose pliers to hold the two bottom wires, and you're going to get the other crimp wires and just hold it to pull it around the wire. So, and then you can just turn it around. If you have these kind of curved flat nose pliers, you could use those as well to make it a little bit easier. But I'm just maneuvering it to make sure that it's straight, and then it goes in a circle straight. So it goes around the wire straight. It just makes it a lot easier. So again, you hold it down, hold the bottom part down, and use another pair of flat nose pliers or other flat pliers to turn it around. So as you can see, I went around one time. I'm going to continue to go around. You can go around 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, as many as you like. That is totally fine. So what I'm doing here is now I'm going to create the top part, which is going to be the loop. If you want to put another loop there, you can, and then just hang it and not put any other beads. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more beads on top. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten this out since I bent it back. And I'm going to show you now that I'm just going to continue wrapping the wire around. So you could do this method for the pendant, is just make a loop as I showed you a second ago. And so I'm just going to wrap this around. This is for the earrings, so I'm going to wrap this around a couple times, and then I'm going to cut off this extra piece that's hanging down, and then I'm kind of closing the two loops together to make sure that they're tight. And now I'm just going to cut this extra piece off with the flat nose clippers. I'm just kind of straightening it out to make sure that it's straight. And as you can see here, I'm just kind of making sure that it looks even and that when I clip it, it's kind of towards the back of the crystal. So, and then I'm just going to close down with the flat nose pliers a little bit, the end piece. And then I'm just going to straighten it out, make sure it looks straight. You know, you can use the pliers to make it straighter. Just don't like how it's kind of bending over here, so I'm just trying to straighten it out a little bit. And then you put on the crystals. I love this little look, and you could put the flower bead caps in between. I think that would look really cute as well. Or you could put the spacer beads in between. That would also look really cute. I'm going to show you that, how that looks. So I basically put the silver spacer beads in between, and that makes it have a really cute look because it defines it a little bit more. Or like I said, you could use the flower beads. That's also really pretty. They fit very well with the crystals, with the quartz, round quartz clear beads. So that looks really cute as well. I like that. And again, you want to go, when you start to create the loop at the top, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you're going to turn it, the loop at the bottom is facing forward. So then you're going to create the loop on the side, because once you make that loop to go around, it's going to go onto the ear wires and you want it to be straight. So the front is going to go sideways, and as you can see how this is in the front, so what you're going to do is you're going to want to create the loop to the side, and I'll show you that here. See how I'm taking it, I'm leaving a little room, bending it on the side, and then I'm going to use the round nose pliers to pull the wire over the top, and then I'm going to take the pliers out, put them on top, going to take the wire all the way around, just like that, and going to use the flat nose pliers to hold it and pull it around. You can use your hands if you have enough wire, or you can use pliers, either one. And it's just going to go around one time, and then I'm going to use the flat nose pliers to cut the end off. And then I'm going to close that up with the small needle nose pliers. If you have needle nose flat pliers, that just don't mean it's really skinny at the end. And it makes it easier to get in there in that little tiny space without damaging any of the beads. And so that's what I'm using here. That's why I'm using these crimp beads, because they have a really small end. And so you'll see that I created the loop on the side, and the bottom crystal is facing towards us, because when I put the ear wire on, then the crystal at the bottom will be facing front. Okay, so I'm putting it on now, closing it up, and you just want to make sure that the crystal is facing forward. Oh, it's not, so I've got to take it out and turn it around. I didn't look before I put it on. So now I know that it's going to be on the right side, closing this back up, and now you can see how it's blue and facing forward. So see how the loop on the bottom is one direction and the loop at the top is the opposite direction, and that's because you want it to be facing forward when you put the ear wire on. And I got this wire from the beadsmith.com. It can be purchased anywhere. So, well, not, I wouldn't say anywhere, but it could be purchased a lot of places. I might have gotten this one particularly on Amazon. I believe they do sell it on Amazon, but you could also use the beadsmith.com. So again, I'm going to use about 6 inches of wire. And if you wanted to make more, I guess, turns around the wire at the bottom to cover the end, you could do that as well. You would just make the wire a little bit longer. And you take it about 1/3 of the way down from the wire when you start the loop. You don't need too much wire when creating the bottom portion of it. So it's about 1/3 of the way down, 1/3 of the wire. And so I created that kind of loop here. So I'm showing you again. Now you can see it in frame. Sorry for the first time. And just going to open it up a little bit. You'll see me do that in a second. So I'm sliding it on. And it's open a little bit. It's not open too far, but and then I'm just using my fingers just kind of squeeze at the bottom, and I'm not getting too close to the crystal. I'm trying to stay above it so that it's kind of loose and dangling. So I like to leave room so that it's kind of loose. And that way it kind of moves. So now I'm using the flat nose and I'm bending the wire, as you can see, to the left. You could also, use the wire flat nose pliers to bend it as well. I really like these curved pliers. It just makes it easy to use as well. And so basically I'm just holding that down, and I'm going to use the flat nose pliers and turn it around the wire like I showed earlier. Just getting into frame. And I'm just turning it around the same number of times I did on the other wire. I believe it was like 2 times around so that it looks even. And I'm squishing the wire that I just wrapped together so that it looks clean. Just pushing them together here. And then I'm going to use the cutters, the flat cutters, to cut that off. I'm just trying to straighten it. And once I do that, make it sure that it's nice and straight. Then I'm going to cut off that excess wire using the flush cutter wires. So this is what it looks like. It looks like it's a little bent, so I'm just, again, using these flat nose pliers to straighten it out to make sure that it is all completely straight. And then I'm going to cut off the wire. And then I'm going to tuck in the wire using the pliers, the flat nose, and getting in there just to make sure that it's nice and flat and not sticking out where somebody could just, poke themselves or something. We don't want that. And see, it's a beautiful crystal. It hangs nice and loosely. It doesn't, it's not stiff. I like it how it kind of dangles. And then again, I'm going to use the crystals, the bicones, and the flower beads, and then the round quartz bead, as well as and then another flower bead. Some of the round quartz beads have some little, cracks in the middle, so you could use those. There's no problems with those at all. It's not going to crack on you. It's just, it's just a natural stone, and that's why it has that look. And then again, you want to make sure that it's on the side that you're turning it, making a loop the opposite direction. And then you're going to use the round nose pliers to create that loop go around as much as you can, and then take them out, and then go around the loop. And then you're going to take those pliers out and wrap that around. I could have made this a little bit longer wire with this particular one, but it was about 6 inches long. If you make it a little bit longer, it might be easier as well for you if it's the first time that you're making this. If you make it about 8 inches, it gives you some extra wire to work with. I would practice definitely using, a copper wire or inexpensive wire first to practice a few times. That way you won't waste it if it's silver plated or sterling silver. Practice doing these loops before using an expensive wire. And again, every time you're trying to make some type of jewelry, always try to find the best value. If you're going to resell them, that's important. And even if you're making it for yourself, we want to get the best deal out there. And maybe I should go over some of those pricing. The prices change all the time. And on Amazon, I know that a lot of people are trying to make more money. I have found some of these different wires at different places for less expensive than on Amazon. And the majority of the time I use a wholesale, but sometimes I want something right away and I just want to do it quick on Amazon, which is not the right thing to do because it costs more money. Who wants to pay more money? So again, I'm leaving all the information of the places that I use from time to time down at the bottom that are good pricing. So look at the comments down below when you get a chance so that you can see that. I'm just trying to get an idea for some more earrings here. Next I'm making some chandelier earrings with these cute chandelier pendants here. These are so cute. You could definitely make a shorter earring with these crystals, but I kind of like a longer chandelier earring, so I'm gonna go ahead and add, I made these blue bicone beads, one of the cute crystal beads that are rounder, they're more a little bit larger, and the spacer beads in between. But I'm going to go ahead and add the silver spacer beads and make this a little bit longer, and I'm using the kind of rondelle shaped crystal beads and the bicone beads. So this is a really simple but cute design. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on a long head pin, and I'm going to create 5 of these. And it's the same method that we've been using in the other ones, where you just loop about 1 millimeter from the top, you bend it back with the flat nose pliers, and then you use the round nose pliers to go ahead and finish it. And I'm going to do 4 more of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put 2 on. I'm going to show you how to make the loops again. So bend back with flat nose pliers again. Use your finger as kind of a rough estimate of how long you need the loop to be. Use the round nose plier to turn it towards you until it closes. If you bend it and you find it's not straight up and down, just use the flat nose pliers to bend it back in the middle. And then use the round nose pliers to close it. And then you're going to turn the wire towards you, and you're going to put it on the hoop that's on the link. And again, close it up. Try to keep it as close as possible so that it's closed. And there's that one. And I've got 2 more here to do. So again, leave a little space, bend back. Cut off a small portion on the top. I'm using a 2-inch long head pins here. Roll it towards you until it's closed. And then open that loop up and close it up and put that on. Okay, I'm doing the last loop here. Again, same process. Bend it back, cut off the piece, use the round nose pliers to turn it towards you, close the loop, then turn it upwards or side to side so that you can open it and put it onto the link, and then close it up nice and tight. And then once you finish with that, then you can just put the nice ear wire on the top, one down, and keep doing that same process. I find it less tedious too if you create all of the links with all of the beads first before you create the loops. It just kind of goes a lot nicer that way. You know how many you have, you count them. I don't know, it just seems like a faster process to me for some reason. So I'm gonna be right back and we'll have the finished pair. Okay, so I just finished and put the ear wires on. Those are really super cute. Love those. Very pretty blue. And use the simple silver spacer beads. Really, really cute. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I was going to show you the crystal quartz pendants and how to do the wire wrap, but this video already is 36 minutes. So I'm going to do, this is going to be part 1 of 2, and I'm going to do another video part 2 and show you how to do the wire wrap, as well as some other cute designs like the really cute necklace that I made, and I'll go over that in the next one. Thanks again for watching and Happy New Year!